Hey kids, so today we're going to get ourselves a workout in. Now today in particular happens to be sort of a cold and miserable day, not very spring-like, which means it's the perfect day to do a workout called every minute on the minute. This format I specifically like to do, especially on those days again like today where I really don't feel like working out, because it starts off nice and slow, almost a warm-up, maybe even less than a warm-up in intensity, but as the work continues, as the workout progresses, it gets harder and harder and harder, and eventually you hit this peak where you can no longer continue the amount of work and or you run out of time, whichever happens to come first. So we're going to go ahead and get a warm-up in. I'll explain what we're doing first, and then we'll basically be ready to go. So again, every minute on the minute, which means we do 1 minute rounds. We're going to do 2 exercises within that 1 minute round. We're going to do push-ups. And the number of push-ups we do is going to stay static. We're going to do 3 push-ups every single round. Doesn't matter if it's the first round or the 20th round, we do 3 push-ups. The second exercise we're going to do is squats. Now, the squats are going to increase every single round. We're going to start off round 1. You're going to do 1 squat. Round 2, you're going to do 2 squats, and so on and so forth. And eventually we're going to get to 20, 25, 30, whatever it is that you feel like you can get to. Me personally, I'm going to go ahead and be using a 25-pound kettlebell for my squats. Last time I did this, my out-of-shape self got 20 rounds, so I'm going to try to get 21 rounds. That being said, for you, we'll leave the timer going and we'll try to max it out around 30. If you feel like you're going to do more than 30 rounds, go ahead and add some weight to it, make it a little bit more challenging. If you think, hey, body weight, I'll be lucky to make it to 20 rounds with just my body weight squats, that's fine too. Basically, we should be looking for a minimum of around 15 rounds. That way I know that, hey, you actually did push yourself. So again, round 1, when we get started, we're going to do 3 push-ups and 1 squat. Round 2, we're going to do 3 push-ups and 2 squats, and we're going to continue to progress. The reason I love this workout so much is because it sort of allows you to start off nice and easy. That first round should only take you like 10 seconds, which means you have 50 seconds to rest. So it's a 1-to-5 work-rest ratio to refamiliarize yourself with those. And as you go, maybe around the middle, it'll be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, but you know that's the 1-to-1. Then it'll take you 40 seconds, which leaves you 20 seconds to rest. Eventually, it's taking you 50 seconds of work, and you only get 10 seconds of rest before you're going back into it. And of course, that is an unsustainable pace. Eventually, you will hit a nice peak, and only when we hit those peaks and push ourselves to our peaks do we actually feel like we're getting genuine improvement. So it starts off nice and easy, builds nice and slow, and it gets us to a point where we're having that max out experience where we know we're improving ourselves. So that being said, let's go ahead and get a warm-up in. For our warm-up, we're going to try to incorporate a lot of the things that we would do in our class anyway, but doing it in a place where we don't take up a lot of space. Get into sort of a yoga vinyasa type flow while still hitting all of those pillars of our warm-up. So we're going to start off standing nice and tall. Just take my glasses off. And we're going to go into an inchworm. So starting off, walk ourselves into an inchworm. At the very bottom here, I'm going to bring 1 foot forward and meet my hand. From here, you can sink your knee or keep it up. We should get a nice glute stretch here. Now we're going to rock out a T-spine pose. So opening up to your other side. Get that T-spine stretch. From there, we're going to put that foot back, bring the other one in. Again, sinking into that stretch. You can drop the knee there if it's too much, or keep the knee up. T-spine stretch. Good breathing as we go. Foot back and push your hands back to yourself. You can hold yourself in a little bit of a forward fold, be going into a halfway lift and coming up. I like to get a little overhead stretch here as well. Maybe a little to one side, a little to the other before we do a second one. Good breathing. Here at the bottom, if you want to get into a little bit of an up dog, you can add that to it. A little down dog, maybe pedal out the feet a little bit, get a little extra hamstring stretch before finding that push-up position. Foot comes forward. This time we are going to drop the knee. We're going to come up and do a lunge. Nice tall posture, putting those hips forward. Good stretch on that hip flexor. I'm going to raise my arm and get a little bit of side bend stretch through there before coming down into other side. Drop the knee, coming up, hip flexor stretch, arm up, side bend stretch, hands down, feet back, walk yourself back up. Again, you can rock out that forward fold, halfway lift, come all the way up. And this time we're going to combine everything we just did. Try to speed it up a little bit. Walking out, drop yourself into that up dog before going into down dog. Pedal out the feet, forward, and do a T-spine stretch. Bring it down, drop the knee, hip flexors coming up, side bend. Other side. And walking ourselves back up. All right, so again, this isn't every minute on the minute. Starts off nice and easy. We're gonna start off with 3 push-ups, 1 squat, and then the rest of the time you rest. Coming in for 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. 3 push-ups. Like I said, I'm grabbing my weight, my 25-pound kettlebell for my 1 squat. Yep, that took me about 8 seconds, and the rest of the time is rest. I'm gonna go ahead and start some music. I cannot get a good workout in without music. I don't know about you. So it does not matter if you are going and doing your work as fast as me or faster than me. Either one is fine. You do the repetitions at your own pace, knowing that the rest of the time is yours to work. 10 seconds left, and we're coming in on round 2. So of course we're doing 3 push-ups and 2 squats. And as I mentioned, I feel pretty out of shape myself, so I'm going to be breathing rather intensely, rather early. Last time I did this, I felt pretty much like I was going to die at 20 rounds. So today I'm going to try to get that 21. And we will see how we go from there. Hopefully you've been enjoying your quarantine time. Hopefully you've been taking advantage of the time to, learn a new skill, do something you wanted to have, pushed out of your comfort zone. I know I've been enjoying the time with my family, even though, of course, I miss you guys. Wish we were at school doing push-ups together, but alas, here we go. And this is round 3, so after your 3 push-ups, you do 3 squats. Again, I encourage you to do bodyweight squats, but if you feel like you need a challenge, find some weights. After grading last week's assignment, I was rather surprised to see like at least half of you have access to a weight set of some kind. So feel free to use those. As we get more and more into this, I'm going to talk less and less, because I know I'm going to need to just be catching my breath. Coming into round 4. Again, love this workout because it starts off nice and easy. Even if you didn't want to get a workout in for the day, you can say, I can start that. That's easy. Before you know it, it will get challenging. But that's alright, we have Ozzy motivating us, which I'm sure most of you guys knew him before his old Post Malone work, right? Considering he's an iconic rock legend. You shouldn't take a modern day rapper to give Ozzy any sort of recognition, but that's your generation, I suppose. Coming into round 5. Three push-ups every single round. As we get more and more reps into it, make sure we're still focusing on good form with those squats. Nice stance, upright posture, hips driving down and back. Three, two, one. And round 6. So we're doing 6. So about 15 seconds of work, 45 seconds of rest. 1-to-3 ratio, of course. 10 seconds left. Round 7, so we're getting 7 in. Five seconds. Round 8, get those 8 in. And 9. 9 squats in, about to hit double digits. That's when this workout gets fun. And by fun, of course, I mean miserable. Still about 20 seconds of work for me. If you're going slower, that's fine. If you're going faster, that's fine too. Eleven squats. Round 12, you're doing 12 squats. Ten seconds. Lucky 13. Whew. That's a lot of squats, people. It's only getting more from here. $14. about 25 seconds. If it's taking you longer, that's fine. If you're going faster, that's fine too. Hopefully you had a goal set for yourself and you're on your way towards achieving that goal. I'm sorry, 15. We're on 15. $16, here we go. Just shy of 30 seconds. $17, here we go. Keep hanging in there. Keep thinking one more round. One round at a time, let's keep going. $18. Underneath that 1-to-1, taking me longer than 30, less than 30 to rest. $19, here we go. Here we go, 20. "21, here we go. That was my goal. I think we can get one, maybe two more. If you're feeling strong, awesome. Keep it up. If you've already tapped out, that's fine too. "15, 18, 19, 20. 1 and 2. All right. One more. One more. All right, come on. Keep with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 4, 5. There's 15. 18, 19, 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. 5 seconds left. If you're still going, 1. Here we go. This is round 24. Go, Kobe, go. If you're still going, tapped out with Michael Jordan at 23. I'll let this run a few more minutes. Try to walk around a little. Don't just lie on the ground. Try to stop everything. Try to normalize that breathing. Get some water. Yeah. 15 seconds left if you're still working. Three, 2, 1. Next round. Remember, this ends If you run out of time and you can't complete your reps, or if like me, I had about 8 seconds left and I said I'm done, either one. If you keep working all the way to the buzzer though, that's fine. For me, on my last round, I rested a little bit more between my reps because I knew I could use the time at the back end. This is round 25.